Hi, everyone. I'm Mark Steven, and I'm on the mark. You've probably thought the Calgary Flames have had a dud of a second half of the season. You're right, and I've got the numbers to back it up. That's what the screen behind me is all about. My wife says I should be starring in an episode of The Big Bang Theory. It's not a bad idea. They get $1 million an episode. I get considerably less. The kind of demarcation point of this Flames season, January 20th. Why January 20th? That's when the team came off a 5-day break mandated under the collective bargaining agreement. Now, that's not an excuse because every team gets one, but for some reason, that's a clear point where the Flames season began to regress. Since that time, they have 11 wins. 11 wins. That was game 46. Okay, got that 11 wins there. I'm sure your heart will be warmed to know the Edmonton Oilers have 15 wins and 33 points in that time. Even also-rans like Buffalo have 14 wins, Vancouver a dozen. More wins than the Calgary Flames. In fact, the Flames are only better than a handful of teams: Ottawa, the Rangers, Montreal, Chicago, and the Islanders. They're well down the pack. Not a good picture indeed. So what exactly is the problem? Well, it's pretty simple. Since that time, they can't score and they can't stop the puck. Look up here. Since that January 20th game, they have 78 goals for. That's last. They're 28th in goals against, the 116. Their plus-minus ratio, minus 38. They've given up 38 more goals than they've scored. That's last in the NHL. Most perplexing, though, is they lead the league in shots in that time. That's right, they lead the league, yet they have a .066 shooting percentage. Contrast that with Pittsburgh, a real high-scoring team, who has an 11% shooting percentage, 11.3 to be more accurate. Their save percentage is .889 in that time. That's not good. I know some of it was because Mike Smith was injured. That's not the only reason. Obviously, it just wasn't good enough. First 45 games, let's take a look at Arizona. They won 10 games and were a minus 55. The Flames had 25 wins through the first 45 games and were a +6 in the goal differential. Well, since then, Arizona 18 wins and 40 points. So yeah, it's been a dud of a second half of the season, and the Calgary Flames will finish out of the playoffs. Next question, who pays?